Welcome back to Mother Vlog. So yeah, this tripod is slowly but surely deteriorating. Like one of the legs is dead. But in this episode, we are going to go and do some more Magicant. The other thing I might be doing is I'm thinking about going in and scanning in the 7 house section of the storyboards I did, since I really did like how that sequence turned out. So let's have anything more to report. I think that's what this video is going to be focused on. So let's get to it. The thing about the 7 houses is really just I've been looking for some form of short or something that the possible team that I have together just can go up and make, since I'm slowly realizing that we shouldn't tackle it full on. Maybe we should do some short stuff as we go along. So that's what I want to do, is I want to make some shorts and maybe based off some stories that we've already had with the game or games, and just do some with that. And I think the 7 houses is probably one of the best for shorts, even if it's not our experience, it's someone else's. So that's why I'm scanning that in, and I'm probably going to put it up in a story real soon. So yeah, let's get to doing Magicant. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much nearly done with Magicant, save for one fight, which has been one of the more interesting things about this. Is just the whole battle system idea I have. The full idea is I go in and I basically like type up the text boxes for when battle happens and try and reinterpret storyboards out of that. I have no clue if anyone else has done this, but for this I have Nintendo battling 2 widows, which is what Stefan encountered in his playthrough of the game. I should do it like this. He encountered it in his playthrough of the game, so I'm going like, okay, how the frick does that work? I think some of what's going to happen next is pretty much going to be figuring out how to talk to some of the team members I got right now on pretty much the whole section of Magicant I bored out, so sorry about that. It's done! It's all done! This whole thing, it's all done! Oh my gosh, golly gee willikers. I think I might go and probably outline the whole thing roughly around. So here we have Nintendo waking up. We'll zoom out to the full map of Magicant, which that's going to get a bit weird. Then we have him encountering the cat. He encounters the little lady that introduces you to Magicant. That's pretty much the end of this whole sequence. And I went through all the houses that Stefan went through. So I have house 1, house 2. I actually skipped a handful of houses because I didn't think they were worth it. So we have house 3, house 5, the Ocarina house, which again, I think this is probably one of the most important scenes. Goes in, he tests out the ocarina a wee bit, and he just kind of feels a feel type thing. That's descriptive. We have the 7 houses, which I've already scanned in and I'm gonna send it off to everybody on the Discord server. We have the 7 houses where we have everything is a bank, house 15, and pretty much anything that happens before the end of Magicant happens here. It has to happen around this point before 7-7, to which Nintendo looks over, he sees Queen Mary's castle, goes over. Then Stefan had a widow encounter, so it goes through battles that I want to say storyboarding these battles have just been weird. Because it's just like, how the frick do I storyboard out these battles and make them engaging? And that's partially why I'm wanting to go in and make maybe like 3 drafts of the same thing. So at some point, like, it becomes a bit of a thing of telephone. Some things may be like bigger, some fights might be smaller. Just some of the details might be washed out a wee bit. But maybe the bigger thing is trying to pace out these battles. So he fights the widows. There's this cool thing where he splits one of them down the middle. Then he finds the guys who are at the thing. And boom. And we have all the notes and things I took while making this. And that's all of Magicant. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. So that pretty much means I'm going to need to go in and I'm going to need to update the spreadsheet I made talking about all of the sections. And I'm going to need to go in and do some other things. So yeah. So that's 3 out of 38 parts. My goodness.